Hey, welcome back to N.TarotNews, where I give you news in tarot.
All right, Aries, let's go ahead and get your next 48-hour read for today as well as tomorrow, July 11th and 12th. Before I get started, you may be trying to mentally move on for something that was a disaster or something that was an unexpected event or something immediately or quickly went wrong. It's just happened. You may be trying to recover mentally from this. All right, July 11th, Aries. What's going on with Aries? Okay, so this is your own energy. You may be hurt and sitting down right now. I'm looking at his hand like it's Band-Aid, like it's a bandage. You may have hurt your wrist or just hurt yourself in general. Something could have happened and you got hurt. You're still trying to stand in your authority. You're still, so let's say somehow you got hurt or you got hurt at work or something. It's like, oh, I'm still going to show up to work every day. I'm still going to do what I have to do, or I still have responsibilities I have to take care of. You may be suppressing some memories. So you may not fully remember the event or something, or you just may be cold or indifferent to what happened. There also may be somebody you're detached from that you want to reconcile with. Maybe initially you kind of just like let them go by the wayside or just like whatever, and you want to reconcile. Somebody that you were conflicted with or competing with, somebody that there was some type of tension or ego or arguments or... And now you're like, you just want to offer love. You don't want to isolate this person anymore. Okay. What's with the Five of Cups? What's the mourning? The regret? What's the grief for Aries? You have some type of regret over a Virgo and their idea to cause somebody who is reliable to be burnt out, or to have them so burnt out that they like give up. You also could be regretful over some advice. Somebody told you that somebody was having sex too much, and the whole time they wasn't. They actually was working on their own finances. They were, being conservative with their bodies. They probably actually was celibate or something like that. You got some bad advice from somebody, and it could have been a Virgo. Okay. What's the world? What's the harmony? You want to take a risk. So you want to go back towards somebody, Aries, and you want to take a risk to see if you can restabilize what the fuck you messed up, essentially. And I don't even know if this person knew about the conflict, or because it's out here, but I'm still missing 5. So it's like maybe you were competing or conflicted with yourselves, or like they were just minding their business, it feels like. You want to go back and see if this could be a partnership or relationship again. And you'll hold on this time. You'll be determined to hold on. All right, Aries, you want to go back towards someone, and this doesn't necessarily have to be romantic. This also could be somebody like you cut off an old family friend, you cut off an old family member, you cut off, or you're just disconnected from a family member, or somebody that you knew through somebody, or just something like that. Girl, it's just your ex. Take a deep breath. So you definitely thought somebody was sexual, but they wasn't. Or somebody who was very sexually attracted to you may not be sexually attracted to you anymore. Okay. Now is not the time to give up in reverse. Okay. So just know that somebody maybe have already washed their hands with the situation. So just have that as a perspective, as an option. Okay. Set the boundary or it will go too far. I think the boundary in the line has already been set between you and this person, but they are going to expect you to make the first move or reply. So if you're waiting on them to, oh, well, maybe they'll reach out to me one day, or maybe they'll, don't expect it. That you will have to do it first. Okay. Doesn't this feel good? Keep going. So something's going to be feeling good. You know, you're going to want something to keep going, or you're going to say like, hey, I can do this, and the third, or whatever. It'll change in 2 to 3 weeks or months. If you're feeling like, oh, I want to give them time, they'll come back around. If this person set a boundary, it may already be set. Okay. Someone is being controlling and stubborn in reverse. So either you're denying that you're being controlling and stubborn, they're denying they're being controlling and stubborn, or they're just living their lives, honestly. Like, period. Work smarter, not harder. Single parent, take that break. You do deserve it. This is sticking up, so we'll take it. Date night. Somebody may offer to take a date or offer. Okay, so you may be offering to take somebody out on the date. But they're gonna expect you to make all the decisions and all the moves. So you're gonna really have to control this environment. Okay. All right, let's jump into tomorrow. Somebody may be volunteering soon, or you may just be offering some type of help. Being vulnerable about what happened in the situation could help you. So don't go in just like, oh, well, it's no big deal. Like, talk about what happened, talk about the truth, of course, and let it play out from there. All right, let me reset real quick. All right, let's go into July 12th for Aries. What's going on July 12th for Aries? If this message has resonated, go ahead and give me a like, comment, or subscribe. That way I know. Some type of manipulation is worn off. There's clarity about this person who they just like idolization. They just say anything to make you feel good. They say anything to make themselves feel good. Like, it doesn't even matter. Deception. Yeah, they lie. They create confusion. They create anxiety. They create fear by whatever they say, and like, oh, and let me tell you about this, and it's just a complete lie. The delusion is wearing off. Okay. Somebody, Aries, you may be realizing that there's a mother in your situation who withdrew, who decided to see the bigger picture and walk away because there was no better. It was no right or no wrong. Like, it wasn't going to do any good to stay. There was no abundance. It was no security. You may be realizing this about your own child. Somebody went and did some type of backstabbing or went and opened up about some type of gossip or scandal because they were defensive after having to leave this relationship, having to adapt and juggle that they weren't prepared for. They cause conflict to their own family. They cause conflict to their own stability just by their ego. They cause their own issues, and I think the clarity is coming out. Somebody may have some type of issues with finances. Somebody may have lost some type of finances. Somebody may have lost their job or something with their work. Let go of control. It will work out when you do, Aries. It's like, okay, what does it change? So this is also giving you're going to call somebody out and or like truly ask them for an explanation, and they're going to try to find like a loophole. They're like, oh, but this happened and this happened. It's like, okay, so but that still doesn't change anything. Like, where the hell have you been? Or, where have you been living for the last, I don't know. It's just going to be, you're going to really ask them a question and they're going to be like, oh, well. And they're not going to really have an answer for you because they're trying to avoid this conflict because of their ego. We have 2, 3, 4 in reverse. So somebody is either not paying attention to this angel number or you're realizing that somebody's off of their path. Okay. The persons could be the people involved could have the letter C, E, S, V, or I in their name, or you could have these letters in your name, first, middle, or last. Moving on up to the east side, that could be you or somebody with these letters in their name. They're moving on up to the east side. Okay. If it ain't about the money, so you could be dealing with the Leo, or there's a Leo attached to the situation somehow, Aries. You may just need to go watch Leo's reading. It's already posted. Somebody could be just like focused on their money. It's like, if it's not about the money, I'm not worried about that. I don't have the time for it. Okay. Don't be late to that appointment, Aries. It's going to be important for you. Go straight home. So you may decide to make a detour tomorrow. A fight or argument in reverse. So if you go somewhere, you don't want to fight or argue anymore. For you, by you. You're going to go and try to offer somebody help. You're going to let them know that they don't have to do it alone. The next decision is major. And either you just don't know it yet or you just haven't decided what that decision is going to be. Celebrate with your spirit team in reverse. Good or bad karma is coming in reverse. I think it's already here. There's going to be something that you're going to be able to celebrate out loud. If it ain't worried about a thing, I was about to say the same thing. So ain't worried about a thing. So you are worried about something, and it could be your finances because I was pointing at the money card. The drama is just a distraction. Focus. Last one. Stay with me in reverse. So somebody needs a place to stay. You're going to offer somebody, like, or you really want somebody to move in with you, or you're going to find out that this person no longer has a place to stay. And maybe they can't come stay with you. I don't know. All right, Aries. Like, comment, subscribe if any parts of this message resonates with you. And I will check in with y'all next time. Bye.